Jai Hind everybody. So today I am starting with this exercise 8.2. So this is question number first, third part. First question, third part. Evaluate cos 45 upon sec 30 plus cos sec 30. You have to evaluate this. Now simply put the values of these trigonometric ratios. Cos 45, that is 1 upon under root 2. Sec 30 is 2 upon under root 3. Plus cosec 30 is 2, so we have put here, plus 2. Now, what is the meaning of this? 1 upon 2, and this whole is divided by 2 upon 3 plus 2. It means 1 upon under root 2, and this line can be replaced by this symbol 2 upon under root 3 plus 2. Now 1 upon under root 2, take the LCM. 2 plus 2 under root 3 upon under root 3. So what it will happen? This will happen 1 upon under root 2 into this will go upside under root 3 upon 2 plus 2 under root 3. This division sign will be changed into multiplication, and what will happen? These two will be inverted. Inverted means reciprocalized. The numerator will go at the denominator place and the denominator will go at the numerator place. So what will happen? 1 upon under root 2, this will become multiplication. Under root 3 is there and divided by 2 plus 2 under root 3. It means 1 into under root 3. Now just look the numerator. 1 into under root 3 is simply under root 3. Look at the denominator. Now we will solve these two. Here is the multiplication of under root 2 into 2 plus 2 under root 3. So we will multiply this one. This under root 2 inside the bracket. What will happen? Under root 2 into 2 plus under root 2 into 2 under root 3. So what will happen? There will be no change in the numerator. Under root 3 will here. Just do the multiplication. 2 under root 2, this will become 2 under root 2 plus 2 is simply under root 2 into under root 3 will become under root 6. What? Now, under root 3 upon 2 under root 2 plus 2 under root 6. It will become under root 3 upon 2 under root 2 plus 2 under root 6. Now, this 2 under root 2 plus 2 under root 6, this can be written as 2 under root 6 plus 2 under root 2. We can interchange their positions. 2 under root 2 plus 2 under root 6, this can be written 2 under root 6 plus 2 under root 2. So, it will become under root 3 upon 2 under root 6 plus 2 under root 2. Now, what is the next step? Now just look here. Our denominator is here, irrational. So we will rationalize this. Now we will rationalize the denominator. So what we have to do for that rationalization of denominator? We will multiply with the rationalizing factor of denominator. We will multiply with rationalizing factor of denominator. So what will be the rationalizing factor of denominator? We will put simply minus symbol here. What is the rationalizing factor of this? We will put minus symbol here, and we will multiply by that rationalizing factor in the numerator as well as in denominator. So what will happen? Multiply with 2 under root 6 minus 2 under root 2, and in the denominator also 2 under root 6 minus 2 under root 2. Is it okay? What we have to do here? We have to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the rationalizing factor of denominator. So we have multiplied here. Now, look here. This under root 3 will multiply with this whole bracket. So what will happen? Under root 3 into 2 under root 6. Under root 3 into 2 under root 6 minus under root 3 into 2 under root 2 and divided by, now just look here, what is here? This is like this, a plus b, and this is a minus b. Just look at these two. This is just like a plus b into a minus b. What is written in place of a? 2 under root 6, and in the place of b, 2 under root 2. So what will happen? What is that formula? Since a minus b multiplied with a plus b, that is a square minus b square. What is that formula? A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Since a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. We are using this formula here. We are using this formula here. So what will happen? This will become a means 2 under root 6. 2 under root 6 whole square minus 2 under root 2 whole square. Is it okay? Now just multiply them. 2 under root 3 into under root 6 under root 18. 2 under root 18 it is minus 2 is here under root 3 into under root 2 under root 6, and here 2 under root 6 square minus 2 under root 2 square. 2 under, now the value of 2 under root 6 square. 2 under root 6 square. So what is the meaning of this 2 under root 6 square? It means you have to multiply this 2 under root 6 2 times. How many times? 2 times. Now this 2 and 2, their multiplication will become 4, and under root 6 into under root 6, this will become 6. So what is the value of this man? 2 under root 6 square is 24. So we have written 24 here. Similarly, 2 under root 2 square will become 8. It will become 8. Now what will happen? This under root 18 can be prime factorized. So what will happen? 18 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3. 18 can be prime factorized as, just start here, 2 into 3, 2 into 9, and 3 3 is 9. So this can be prime factorized as 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. 2 into 3 into 3. Now this 3 into 3, 1 3 will come outside. So what will become? 2 into 3 under root 2, or minus 2 under root 6. Now 2 3 is 6 under root 2 minus 2 under root 6 upon 16. Now just look here. What is the common in the numerator? In both the terms, the 2 is common. So we can take 2 outside. What will become? 2 will take outside. This will become 3 under root 2 minus under root 6 upon 16. Now just look here. 2 8 ja, 2 8 ja 16. So it will become 3 under root 2 minus under root 6 upon 8. Upon 8. So in this way we can evaluate this. We can evaluate this. Now just look at question number 2. Ki choose the correct option. Choose the correct option. This is the question first part. 2 tan 30 upon 1 plus tan square 30. Your options are this 2 tan 30 upon 1 plus tan square 30 is equal to sin 60. Option B is cos 60. option C is tan 60 and option D is sin 30. So simply what we have to do now, just put all the values. 2 tan 30 upon 1 plus tan square 30. What is the value of tan 30? 1 upon under root 3. So what will become? 2 multiplied with 1 upon under root 3 divided by 1 plus 1 upon under root 3 whole square. That will become 2 into 1. 2 upon under root 3 and 1 plus 1 upon under root 3 whole square is 1 upon 3. 1 plus 1 upon whole 3. Now, what is the meaning of this? This 1 plus 1 upon under root 3 is dividing 2 upon under root 3. So, this can be written like this. 2 upon under root 3 divided by 1 plus 1 upon 3. Now, take the LCM. 3 plus 1. 4 upon under root 3 will become this bracket. And look at this bracket. 2 upon under root 3 divided by 4 upon 3. Now, this division sign will change it into multiplication and this 4 upon 3 will be inverted. This will be inverted. So what will happen? 2 upon under root 3 multiplied with 3 upon 4. 3 upon 4. Now, just look here. 2 2 is 4. So what will left here? 3 upon under root 3 into 2. 3 upon under root 3 into 2. Now we are writing this like this. 1 upon 2 we have taken outside. So what will left here? 3 upon under root 3. 3 upon under root 3. Now 1 upon 2 into. Now this 3 upon under root 3. Again we are rationalizing. For that we will multiply with the rationalizing factor of under root 3. What is the rationalizing factor of under root 3? That is under root 3 itself. So multiplying with under root 3 in the numerator and the denominator. So what will happen? 1 upon 2. This will become 3 into under root 3. 3 under root 3. Under root 3 into under root 3. It will become 3. Now this 3 and this 3 will be cancelled out. What will left here? 1 upon under root 3 into under root 3. Under root 3. Now multiply the number. 1 into under root 3. Under root 3 upon 2. What is the evaluation of this 2 tan 30 upon 1 plus tan square 30? That is under root 3 upon 2. And this value belongs to sine 60 degree. Under root 3 upon 2 belongs to sine 60 degree. It means what is the correct option then? You can choose the option from there. Now your option is there. Option A. Option A is the correct answer. Now just look at this question number 3rd, which is just same as in your textbook. Here is given. If tan a plus b is equal to under root 3 and tan a minus b is equal to 1, find the values of capital A and capital B. You are given that tan a plus b is under root 3. Tan a plus b is under root 3. So what is that trigonometric ratios? What is the value of angle for which the tan is under root 3? Tan is under root 3 at 60 degree. So what we can write? Tan A plus B is equal to tan 60. Why we are writing under root 3 as tan 60? Because we are given in the left hand side tan. If in the left hand side sec is given there, we will convert this angle according to the sec. So what will happen? Tan A plus B. And this under root 3 can be written in the form of tan as tan 60. Now this tan and this tan will be reduced out. It means what is written in place of A? A plus B is 60 degree. A plus B is 60 degree. Now this is another equation. Tan A minus B is equal to 1. It means tan A minus B, where the value is 1. That is tan 45. Tan 45. It means 10 10, a minus b is 45. A minus b is 45. This is equation number 2. Now we will solve these two equations with the help of any method. So just what we are doing here, we are doing the addition of equation first and second. Adding first and second. So just look, what is your left hand side? A plus b is here, plus a minus b is here, that is 60 degree plus 45 degree. Left hand side we are adding together, and right hand side we are adding together. So this is a plus b plus a minus b, a plus b this, and a minus b is equal to 60 plus 45. When we will open the bracket, when we will open this bracket, b to b will be cancelled and a plus a is 2a, and 2a will become 60 plus 45, 105. It means what is the value of a? 105 upon 2, that is 52.5. 52.5. Now put this value of a is equal to 52.5 in either of the equation. Either you put in equation 1 or you put in equation 2. Suppose we are substituting this value in equation 1. So what is first equation? A plus b is equal to 60. What we will write off in place of a? 52.5. The first equation will become 52.5 plus b is equal to 60, because a plus b was 60, and what is the value of a? 52.5 plus b is equal to 60. 52.5 plus b is equal to 60. So b will be 60 minus 52.5, that is 7.5 degree. 7.5 degree. So these are the values of a and b. The value of a is 52.5 degree and the value of b is 7.5 degree. Now this is the question number 4. You are given a statement, write true or false. Tan a minus b is equal to tan a minus tan b. Is it true or false? So for this we can choose the two values of a and b. So let a is 60 degree and b is 30 degree. A is 60 degree and b is 30 degree. So then the left hand side is tan a minus b. We will put the value of a and b. So what will become? Tan a minus b is equal to tan 60 minus 30. 60 minus 30 is 30. So this will become tan 30, and tan 30 is 1 upon under root 3. 1 upon under root 3. This is the value of left hand side. How much? 1 upon under root 3. Now come to the right hand side. Tan a minus tan b. What is the value of a? 60. Tan 60 minus tan 30. Tan 60 is under root 3 and minus tan 30 is 1 upon under root 3. Now we will take the LCM. What will happen? Under root 3 into under root 3 minus 1 upon under root 3. Under root 3 into under root 3 is 2. 2 upon under root 3. So what is the value of right hand side? 2 upon under root 3. And what was the value of left hand side? 1 upon under root 3. Just look at both the sides. Are they equal? They are not equal. Since left hand side not is equal to right hand side, therefore the given statement is false. The given statement is false. Now just look at this question. This is the one extra question. It is given, if sin 2a is equal to 2 cos a, find the value of a. Find the value of a. For this question, we have one formula. Sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a into cos a. I have written bracket, this is formula. Since sin 2a is 2 sin a into cos a. Therefore, what is the question? Sin 2a is equal to 2 cos a. So sin 2a is equal to 2 cos a will become, what we will write in place of sin 2a? 2 sin a into cos a is equal to 2 cos a. So sin a will become This 2 multiplied with sin A multiplied with cos A, multiplication sign is there, and I want to find the value of sin A. It means this 2 and cos A will divide the right hand side. So what is the value of sin A? 2 cos A upon cos 2 cos A. 2 cos A upon 2 cos A is 1. It means sin A is equal to 1. Now where is the value of sin A? Is 1. For what angle? The value of sin is 1. So that is sin 90. And sin A is sin 90. Because sin 90 is 1. We are changing this right hand side according to the trigonometric ratios sin. So sin A is equal to sin 90. It means A is equal to 90 degree. A is equal to 90 degree. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.